Of course, all eyes are on Hurricane Laura as it makes its way towards the Texas and Louisiana coast. Expected to make landfall late tomorrow night, early Thursday morning as a major hurricane. And it looks like it is beginning that process of rapid intensification right now as the pressure is dropping and it's looking more impressive on satellite. A little closer inspection on what's going on with it. You can see that it continues to make its way towards the west-northwest at about 17 miles per hour. Some of the things that we've been looking at as meteorologists on satellite that indicate strengthening. We're starting to see these darker colors wrapping around, kind of starting to look more symmetrical and more like a donut. The eye actually tried to appear a few times, but still cloud covered. But we expect that eye to begin popping out here very shortly. We're also starting to get what we call banding features. You can see those little finger-like projections there. Those are banding features indicating the storm is also intensifying. Lots of rising air in the upper atmosphere, helping that storm really get itself going. Now, here's the latest forecast track. You can see it takes it up towards the Louisiana coast, border with Texas and Louisiana, right along the Sabine River, there by 2 a.m. on Thursday. And this thing's going to be moving quickly. We could be looking at hurricane force winds as far north as Interstate 20, which is about 200 to 250 miles away from the coast. So damage is likely going to be spread well inland, even into Arkansas and Oklahoma from this thing as it moves off towards the north. Computer model forecast tracks pretty tightly clustered there right along the Sabine River. So likely going to be staying just east of Houston. Houston is not out of the woods yet as far as a direct hit because any slight wobble could bring it back that way. But it looks like the greatest potential for storm surge and wind damage will be across southeast Texas, east of Houston, through East Texas, and into parts of southern and central Louisiana. Hurricane warning in effect here from, I'd say, right around Morgan City, Louisiana, back towards the west, including parts of southeast Texas. Now, this is the hurricane force wind field right just after landfall tomorrow. You can see that the wind field is going to be quite large with this thing, so we expect quite a wide area to see tropical storm force winds, but the strongest winds in the red colors here, Beaumont, Port Arthur, Texas, Sabine Pass, over into southwestern Louisiana, including the Lake Charles area. And the storm surge is also going to be a big issue. We could see storm surge exceeding 13 feet across parts of southern Louisiana. And this area, this called Acadiana in southern Louisiana, is highly, highly prone to significant storm surge. So something that's going to be very carefully watched here throughout the day tomorrow and into tomorrow night. Our high-resolution computer model forecast brings this thing towards the Texas coast by late tomorrow night, early on Thursday morning, and then begins moving inland. It's still going to be a hurricane by the time it makes it up towards I-20, and then it'll be spreading rain through parts of the Ohio Valley and the Midwest here after that. As far as our weather, a couple of storms expected during the afternoon, but more heat and humidity. Temperatures now holding in the low to mid-80s. Winds are out of the east at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. So really, the forecast for the rest of the week looks the same as what we've been seeing. Hot and humid, storm chances during the afternoon and evening. Now, we're going to start to see more isolated opportunities for this weekend, but really not much change expected here for the next 5 to 7 days.
Thank you, Derek. Victory.